when we were talking, Ron said, well, how do you know 5 branches? And I know it because I've known so many people through the years that have gone here and talk about it and talk about the importance, not just to them, to Santa Cruz, but to what this meant way outside the area. And it is good to hear about the Alliance, because if any of you don't know what the Alliance is, it is this unique thing that now has gone statewide, where you can take Medi-Cal payments that normally just go directly and funnel it to them, have them cover the people, have them pool the money, and so they get the same level of care as a minimum, but then you're able to buy other services and make other things happen. It's a really creative way of doing it. And I was mentioning that along the way, your neighbor was the radio station KUSP, and I had a weekly show, Talk of the Bay, on KUSP from 1995 to, I think it was 2001, and I never ceased to be amazed who I'd run into in the parking lot that was sort of affiliated with 5 branches and who would talk about it. And I know that part of the celebration of 40 years is the different times, the founding, the expansion period, just different things. And so it is just very exciting because it came from a vision, and that vision has actually lived, and that vision has actually worked, and it's changed many people's lives. And one of the reasons that Mariposa was on my case this year about state acupuncture rates was because of what had happened here and the training and what was brought into Santa Cruz. And I know that if I represent my district right, I have to go up there and say, this is very important, which I did this year, and it led to some help given what the governor had originally wanted to do. So, and I know that at least with Mariposa, I never have to ask you to stay in touch. I know that she will, and that I will hear, but it's very important for me because I need to know what's going on at the grassroots with what's happening and make sure it translates into state government. So I want to be careful to note that this resolution is also signed by Assembly Member Gail Pellerin, who could not be here today, but really wanted to be noted as a supporter of 5 branches in part of this. And this official resolution recognizes the 40th anniversary, the founding, what happened in inaugurating the second campus, the strategic partnership with Sutter, and its strategic partnerships and innovative programs, and the fact that it's just made a fundamental difference. And so I'm hoping that by honoring the 40th anniversary, we recognize what a vision happens when somebody has a vision and it turns to reality and it really changes things. And now we'll just hope that the next 40 years it just moves to many new levels and does this for many more people. And there was somebody that had a very young person they brought in, and hopefully they are a student, or at least they tell people about this as they grow up. So it's with great pleasure that I present this resolution in honor of the 40th anniversary. Thank you.